today's gonna be a great day. I got my family with me. We're in my brand new Z-Force 950 Sport 4 bone stock. You've been seeing this unit on the channel a lot. Joel had it for a while, and then I borrowed it for a little bit. Now he's back in it. So Joel's gonna be ripping that with his family. We're gonna see how a bone stock one does today out here at Rainbow Falls. We're set up here with the Outpost Outdoors crew, and man, I'm so excited about what they're doing here, what they're gonna be setting up. It's gonna be so awesome. They got the food truck here. They're planning on doing so much more with this land, this place. Yes, this place is kind of, the club to ride here is NATRA, NATRA, and you can go to NATRA Club. I'll put a link down at the bottom of this video, and you can sign up to be here. You can be a member. It's actually 2 properties, Rainbow Falls and what's the other one, Steve? West Point, Tennessee. It's this used to be called Dry Creek back in the day.
Bruton's Branch.
Yeah, Bruton's Branch. So anyways, a lot of rich history here and a lot of development is happening. Man, it's so awesome. So we'll give you more of that information coming soon. But for now, we're gonna go ride, get you some awesome footage. It's been a while since we've been here at Rainbow Falls. It's actually been too long. We love this place. We've just been trying to show some love to all of our other surrounding parks and riding areas. We sure are blessed to have so many awesome riding places within just an hour of us. You know, tops 2 hours. We have several parks to try out with different types of terrain. But this park here, Rainbow Falls, is for my family, and just the beauty of it. I really love this place for the sights. The atmosphere of this place is super friendly for your family, or should I say family friendly, and I love it. So I shared some information about it in the intro of this video, but we'll get to some action. I know many of you that are watching, you know, you might not, a lot of our viewers are pretty far off from here, but I also have several that are in Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, and Alabama, and y'all could make this drive for sure, and it would be worth it checking it out. You do have to have a guest pass with a member in order to try it out for a day, but again, you can see all that information at the website link below. So the Z-Force 950 Sport 4, we're in bone stock form. All we've done is add a windshield. So we're going to see how this thing handles with the family and see how it does on the trails. We're not trying to push the limits today. This isn't a speed video. We're not going fast, not trying anything spectacular. This is for the everyday average owner of one of these machines that, you know, the majority of you are not going out trying to push the limits and flip your machine. You're going out enjoying your investment in a side-by-side to enjoy being with your family and friends out on the trails. Your average speed out on the trails, look, we're going at a decent pace, and we're below 20 miles an hour. We're in low gear, 2-wheel drive, and I mean, this is a pretty good pace. Once we get down in the bottom and we're trail riding, we will be going a lot slower. But I mean, that's how it is at mud parks, other off-road parks. Your average speed is definitely below 20 miles an hour. So that's what this video is about, is to show you how these machines are used on a daily basis for your average recreational rider. You can see Joel there in the same machine, but with 32s. And that definitely gives this machine a lot more ground clearance and makes it even more capable to do a little more aggressive terrain, uneven, where you need a little more ground clearance and such. But as you're going to be able to see today, even with this bone stock machine, just like it comes off the showroom floor, this 24 model Z-Force Sport 4 is very capable. So here we're probably going to rub. No, we didn't. So it was able to navigate through that rut. Now, again, remember, this is GoPro footage. It's always deceiving how uneven the terrain really is. Now you'll be able to see Joel here navigate this really rutted out ditch with no problem. Very nice. And then I'm going to take and cross rut it. Could I have done that with the stock machine, stock tires? Most likely. But guys, when you're out there, especially there's a lot of people jumping into our off-road sport, which is absolutely awesome. This sport is growing, and that is such an awesome thing. To see so many new people jumping into the sport is great. Okay, sorry, we stopped for a second just to kind of go over where we're going to be heading. But anyhow, it's so awesome to see so many new people jumping into our sport. And with CFMOTO, this brand, guys, you're getting top quality and performance at such a budget-friendly price. And that is so good, and allows more people to be able to confidently purchase without getting in a financial bind. And they're getting a machine that can do anything that other machines can do that are priced way higher. And I'm definitely behind that 100%. So again, guys that are beginners that are jumping into this sport, don't think you have to go out and try the most extreme trails to have fun. You can go out, most places have ways around, bypasses around really difficult terrain or big mud holes and stuff like that. And some trails are just, they're going to be labeled as, hey, don't go down this unless you're going to be wanting to really test yourself. Well, don't go down that until you become a more experienced rider and you just really desire to do that. But anyways, enough yapping. I want you to see how this stock machine can go out and have a good time. And the tires, these are 27s. I don't have a ton of ground clearance, especially with it being a long wheelbase, but as you're going to see, it's not going to get me in no bind today. The 27-inch Stags are excellent tires. I'm really glad that CFMOTO puts these on a lot of their machine stock. It's such a great tire in all forms, all different kind of terrain. And the beadlock wheels. These are beadlock wheels, which is really nice. I do plan to upgrade my tires in the future, and I'll stick with these same wheels most likely. And I'm going to go to a 32, and we'll be putting some performance parts on it from Team MSC and all that good stuff. And by the way, got to insert here, you can get any accessory for your machine, even if it's not a CFMOTO, at teammscparts.com. I'm still in two-wheel drive, low gear. I'm actually in normal mode. You have two drive modes on this machine, a normal and a sport. If you notice, my RPMs and my speed just picked up and I never moved my foot. That's because they definitely have two different maps for these drive modes, and totally changes the driving experience. So you can keep it nice and tame in normal mode, meaning you'll have to give it more throttle input for it to do something. And with sport, it's going to be a lot more aggressive, where the power is there when you give any kind of throttle change. All right, Trail 103 above the falls is where we're headed. I've never been on this trail. Okay, this is going to be a little steep. We're going to put it in four-wheel drive. First time I've used four-wheel drive in this machine. Low gear, we'll swap to a sport. And we're just going to straddle this rut, because if I didn't, I would get high centered. There we go, no problem. Nice and easy. Remember guys, those of you that are beginners, you really got to pay attention to where your tires are and watching the terrain. And tire placement is the most important thing when out trail riding. So I'm sure we're going to get some dust on the windshield today, and I'll be moving from my helmet cam to another stationary camera. We'll move that around on the machine, so that way you get good clear visuals all day today. I don't think I'll keep this video too long, but some of you really like the longer content, 20 to 30 minutes. Oh, this thing was pretty and clean. But with the stock wheel offset and these fender flares, it should keep our machine, for the most part, nice and clean. Now once you get offset wheels and wider, bigger tires, you'll see that Joel's machine is going to be a lot more covered than this one here at the end of the day. Eagle Drive 102 out here at Rainbow Falls. It's going to be probably the hottest day of the year so far for our trail ride anyways. I think we're going to hit 78 degrees. And in the direct sunlight, you're going to feel every bit of that. This is, again, this area here, I think, is possibly the address of Savannah, Tennessee. If not exactly, we're right here by Savannah if you wanted to look on the map of where we're at here. So I have a little scrubbage here. Oh yeah, nice and easy. Taking it slow. There we go. It's a little rutted out here. This is probably a path that I wasn't really planning on us going down today. But, you know, the last time that we were on this trail, probably it was not near as bad. But after a lot of machines go down a trail and have a lot of bad weather and rain, your trail conditions will change. So keep that in mind. Just because you think you know a trail, if it's been a little while since you've been down it, the conditions probably have changed since you were last on it. So proceed with caution. I guess 102 turned, this is 104. What's that?
We were just on 104 when we were going down.
Okay. I missed the trail change. Oh yeah. So I was just having to really work the front end there to keep the front tires in four-wheel drive, keep it pulling up on top of that to straddle that rut. And we had to keep our speed up, and in some cases that you're going to need to do that. And this ain't just for this particular machine, this is some driving tips for any machine, any side-by-side that you're in. Tire placement, you know, watching the terrain, it's all the same no matter what you're driving. I definitely want to get some CFMOTO mirrors for this. They look awesome on it, and add a lot of rear visual for you, which I think is important when you're out on the trails, being able to see if you're, you know, especially if you're in a pack of riders, being able to see where they're at, make sure everybody's still following you. All right, we'll catch on up here. Little scrub on the breakover point. That's why these have skid plates on them. But the stock skid plates, just like on any machine, Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, CFMOTO, Honda, the stock skid plates are, you know, pretty thin, and that's why there's a big aftermarket area for skid plate makers, manufacturers. And Team MSC has teamed up with Trail Armor, the best in the business, and they make, with Team MSC, the best skid plates available, fit and finish and everything, installation and best protection for your CFMOTO. We'll be adding some Team MSC skid plates to this machine eventually. Alright, hopefully this windshield hadn't got too dusty and it obstructing your visuals. We'll change to a handheld in just a moment. People think that they have to have a super wide machine, like 64 inches, 72 inches wide, to be able to conquer trails. But let me tell you, this 60-inch wide machine here, with the stock offset and everything, I'm able to put my tires in places that Joel can't. He's sitting at about 64 inches wide, and he's more so falling in the ruts, whereas I can kind of get away with straddling where he can't, just because of the width. So I'm able to, you know, go places that you would think I wouldn't be able to. So keep that in mind. You don't have to have a super wide machine to be able to be successful out on the trails. All right. All right. Well, we got some sweet tea in the floorboard now. That'll be nice and sticky later. Yeah, if you're trying to fit a regular size cup in the drink holders, it don't work. I mean, it will, but they're real tight, and if it's a styrofoam cup, it will puncture it. So you have to have more of a skinny profile cup in order to fit into these cup holders in the CFMOTO. But I mean, it's kind of a standard size. A lot of different machines have the same size as this one, so just keep that in mind. pick your cup to fit the machine, not the machine for the cup, right? Beautiful. I love riding through the hardwoods like this, crossing these little streams. Oh, this is going to be washed out a little bit. Just pick your line, right? You'll be okay. Just going to make sure he makes it before I get right on his tail. Oh yeah, here we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, I bet, man, you can't beat this. MSRP of $18,299. Are you kidding me? Comes with a winch, synthetic rope. Super nice fit and finish, nice doors, good suspension. I mean, I don't know what more you could ask for. You can't beat this, what you get for the price. There's no way. Go ahead, argue with me in the comments all you want. We'll talk about it, I guess. Oh man, that's gorgeous, y'all. We have arrived at Lost Falls. Oh yeah, four-seater, baby. Oh goodness. All right. Yeah, that's nice, guys. This is Lost Falls. Really beautiful. We got the kids playing in a little swim hole. We've got the 950s that made it here no problem. There's old Segway, old Steve's. That's what it's about, y'all. All right, we're gonna keep having a good time with the family, keep riding, and keep getting you some good footage.